So I really hate to be that guy, to be saying this, but it needs to be said. I told you so. I told you this would happen if we keep probing, keep trying to find ways to casualize this game, and we pretty much just ruined it. So hear me out. This is not a now thing. This has been happening for a while. In the beginning, when the game came out, it was a little bit tough to find animals because the animal counts were not as much as it was now. That's hunting. You have to search for your animals. But we got all these complaints, about can't find animals. And now what do we get? Ever since Aurora Shores, we have a whole bunch of maps now that half the people have no desire to play because it's been ruined by how many animals are on the map. No matter where you turn, an animal is crying in your ear, left, right, and center. You can't move. There's animals everywhere. And all of a sudden, everybody's upset. All of a sudden, it's a problem. But these were the same things people were crying about in the early days. The devs have responded. This is what we get. So now we're dealing with this mess of overpopulated maps because nobody has patience. Nobody wants to work for their trophies. They want everything handed to them. So deal with it. So recently we got an update where fitness potential was added to the map now. Why? Because this was a whole group of us who was doing a whole bunch of science, which was so much fun because it was mysterious. We didn't know how the game worked. The devs warned us and said, we want to keep the game mechanics hidden. And I still think they have done that. But now, we have fitness potential now that shows us herds that are worth hunting and some that are not. And the game is ruined. Why? Because now we're going to have people just scouting all the top herds, and they won't be hunting any low-grade herd. So before, we didn't know that. I think most of us were shocked to see the way things work, the way animals overlap. Wherever we thought there were borders and zones that animals shouldn't be, that's where they are. We were all shocked to see that. The mystery is gone. And the only thing left to do, as ranger players, is to basically turn all animals off. That's what we got to do now. So I urge you, if you haven't looked at all their herds yet, don't. If you want to have a pure way of hunting, before this update, do not have animals on your map. I recommend you download the toolbox and use that as your map. At least you won't be getting any kind of herd potential on there, unless we get an update where we're able to turn that off. But for now, get rid of animals on your map, because you're going to be tempted to look at the fitness potential, and you're going to realize that there's only certain herds that are worth hunting. And you're going to ruin your map now, because now we're going to get a whole bunch of hunters herd chasing, just the top herds, and they're going to have a bunch of 5 stars, which they don't even care about. And this was happening even before. You have new players joining the game. Because there's so much animals, they got so much 5 stars, like, they don't even care. They got one, they got all. They don't even give a damn about that stuff now. Making it worse, we don't even have much racks. Right? Variations. So whatever little mystery we had that kind of kept most of us going, pretty much gone now. And this is why I always said, there's information that I wish I don't know, and I don't want to know. Got a lot of flack for that. That we should, have a clear understanding of how things work. Well, there you go. Hope you enjoy now. Right? And this is what I talk about when games come out and they have mystery to them. Do not ruin it for yourself. Or don't ruin it for people who want to play without certain types of knowledge. Because now we're in a situation where now, even as new players come on board, they're going to be bored within hours. I see people bored already 4 hours in. They don't even know how the game works. And they're bored already because why? Too much information. Too much stuff is already made. That's something about Way of the Hunter was very special about it. A lot of things you didn't know, and the things up to this day I don't even know. And I've been playing since day one of release. I don't care to know. Because I know if I find that out, it's going to ruin my hunt. I want mystery. Now, for a lot of players, there ain't going to be none. So, it's sad. It's really sad that things have to come to this point. But that's what you get when you try to, casualize your game to make things easy. Everybody wants easy. Well, now we have easy. So, good luck. Good luck to those who enjoy that. And those who don't enjoy it, but they got to put up with it now. And I get it. I get that, casual is where the money is. But again, you have players who really want a pure experience and they feel robbed. Seems like it's been taken away. So, it's not cool to do that. And you see this with other games like Call of the Wild. Pretty sure when the game came out, there was a lot of mystery of how to get diamonds and all this stuff. And now, just grind, do this, do that. Here's the formula, do this. There you go. And it's just watered down experience. And I'm just sick of it. Sick of seeing really valued communities, really valued games come out and it's just watered down with a whole bunch of crap. People just want easy and quick. And I get it. Some people don't have much time to game. But man, it doesn't have to be this bad. So where do we go from here? Now what? There's no one seeing it now. The only hope is that whatever information that Fitness Potential has provided, that on some levels it's not 100%. That there's some kind of hidden mystery in that. That the herds that we're seeing that says there's no value in hunting them, that they actually have value. That's the only hope. Is that whatever that information there is, half truth, half revealed. Because I'll tell you what, if that's 100%, people are going to be getting bored even faster now. There's no point. You don't have any racks. You don't have anything that keeps players. Whatever little was keeping them, now what? And I mean, this is not doom and gloom, because thanks to the sale, we saw a huge jump in our numbers. I'm very encouraged by that. But longevity is what I care about. Playing a game that really came out and really was a game of its own. You kind of felt that the devs didn't care what people say, that they made a game that they were proud of. It was special, it was different. Some things we didn't like or we didn't understand, but they stick to their guns. And now it seems as if they're caving and they're just kind of giving out info, features where it's making the game unspecial now. So, for our Ranger players, who want to play with no HUD, again, my hope is that you didn't get a view of your map. Hopefully you can forget. Turn all that stuff off. Turn off animals. Save yourself, because the moment you see it, you can't unsee it. So I hear some whitetails calling just up ahead here. I'm not sure if they're more down by the river or just on this hillside. Yeah, based on those clouds, my wind should be pretty decent. Yeah, so I can see a zone right here, so I'm hoping to just sort of beyond that.
Nez Perce Valley in Idaho is a forbidding landscape, but of unimaginable beauty nonetheless. On these hunting grounds lays a land that touches 1,000 years of rich history.
Got some wolves. That's not good. Depending how close they are to our herd, they're going to be alerted, so... Okay, so this is a rare zone. Yeah, I don't see anything down by the river here. Very tricky area to spot animals. Because you just don't know what part of the hill they're on. Okay, so we're straight ahead. I thought they were down by the water. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, I'm just going to drop a call for now. To sort of quiet things down a little bit. Yeah, so that was straight ahead that I'm hearing. It's interesting. So we had some whitetails that pretty much know we were here. And now we're getting another call from another one. Yeah, not sure what we're dealing with here. I also don't want to move too much because I don't know if anything is coming in or how far they are from us. Very sticky situation here. Because do we have two herds or just one? Plus we have those wolves. We can't get eyes on anything yet. I'm trying to get close enough to at least hear some footsteps. There we go. Okay, so it's the wolves we're hearing. Guess we'll change the pace a little here. Kind of switch gears. So I wonder where the heck are those whitetails? Because these wolves kind of felt as if they were further away from us. Yeah, but we got one coming in here. We can't see him though. Yeah, he's right here, right close to us. So let me get ready. There he is. Got him. Holy cow. So there's the whitetail. I wonder if there's any more coming in. Yeah, it sounds like we got one guy just close here. Yeah, I can hear the footsteps. But there's so much brush here we can't even see. I just don't want it to be too late. There he is. Pretty much almost the same spot. Wasn't expecting him to move there. Not sure what kind of shot that is. Kind of felt like a little bit too far back. So 14 meters out. Beautiful shot. Nice hard shot. Artery, right lung. We'll take it. We got a female. And that's only because we're using this collar. Okay, so that's probably our white-tailed running. Okay, so based on that blood, that feels more like an intestines kind of shot. But we definitely got him. Especially since tracking is this easy, we definitely got a good shot on him. Didn't go too far. Wow, right in the liver. That's a pure liver shot. Beautiful. Yeah, I figured it was a little bit far back. Don't think I've ever gotten a liver shot like that, like pure. Very nice. Yeah, so we got a young... Come on. 79%? No way. Again, that collar that I'm using, tricky man. 1-star young, 97%, guys. That would have been a 5-star. For sure. Well, we'll take the L. So that's all I wanted to say, guys. You know, on that topic is that sometimes we got to be careful what we ask for. If not, overall, it becomes a problem. And I really hope that a lot of new players like this change, that it suits them. But again, for those who want to play a certain way, we need to get a way to toggle that stuff off. It's ruining the game for some of us who really want the mystery. Not all of us wants to know in detail what's going on. So again, I hope we find a middle ground. If not, this can't end well. You know, then what's the point of playing Ranger then? What's the point of going no HUD, trying to get more of a pure experience? It just defeats the purpose. So again, I hope you find a middle ground. Let me know what you think. Thank you for watching, and thank you for listening.